Hello, hello, hello. Miss Daylight Clay here today. And how are you doing today? I hope everything is well with you. Everything is well with me. Thank you so much for asking. And today what I want to do, how many of you have went to the grocery store or your markets and you have bought fresh fruits or fresh vegetables and they end up in the trash? Me. I have done it so many times, and it really, puts a bad taste in my spirit because I hate to waste food. So when you go to the grocery store, they have frozen bananas, frozen strawberries, blueberries. You see where I'm going? They have all these frozen vegetables. And so I had tried to freeze my vegetables, but they just didn't turn out like store-bought frozen vegetables. So I had to do a little research and see why. You can go to the store, you can get frozen peaches, you can get frozen plum. Whatever they pretty much serve fresh, you can buy it frozen. So it was hard for me. Again, it was hard for me to get in with the concept of having frozen fresh fruit. So I guess about 3 weeks ago, before I took my vacation, before all these holiday things came about, I bought some strawberries and I bought some bananas and I bought some peaches, not peaches, I bought nectarines. I bought an array of fruits. I bought an array of fruit. And so I had to see, okay, when you buy fresh fruit and when you buy fresh vegetables, pretty much you have to eat them within 3 to 4 days, sometimes 7 days, depending on the cooling, how they're stored. You pretty much have to eat it within a week's time, okay? Because they will start getting moldy, they will start, forming all this bacteria, and you don't want to eat it. You don't want to eat it. Even though I know that I have seen, this might not be pleasing to the ears, but I have seen restaurants, 5-star restaurants, how they utilize the moldy, well, I'm not going to say the word moldy. Let me get a little bit more discreet. When the fruits, particularly the fruits, start having that bacteria on it, where they start, you might say moldy, I'm not going to say moldy, but when the fruit started having that bacteria on it, they would cook it. They would cook it and cook it down and make a sauce out of it. Oh well. So what I'm here today, I researched and I did, some of my own freezing concepts. About 3 weeks ago, I went and I bought, they had like a crate of strawberries for like $4.98. It was like, possibly I would say it was like 6 containers of strawberries, 6 of the plastic big containers, about like so, of the strawberries in a crate. And it was very reasonably priced. So I bought the strawberries. And the reason why I bought them in that capacity is because I want to start doing Nutrisystem probiotic. I want to start doing this. And this is a vanilla. So I thought that, it has all the, it's high protein, 15% high protein, 23% vitamins and minerals, and it's high fiber. Now this might be good. This might be good. I haven't tried it yet, but I want to try it. And it's a vanilla flavor. So I said, maybe I should try it first. To me, it's just like when you go to a restaurant. You go to a restaurant and you season your food before you taste it. That's not always good. You know, you taste your food, then if it needs seasoning, you add seasoning. So for me, contradictory. I have not tried this. I have not tried it, so I don't know what it tastes like. When you go to the restaurant, you eat your food, you don't know what it tastes like, so you season it. So I said, I'm going to add some fruit to this probiotic shake. It's a shake. So I'm going to add some fruit to it. Okay? Okay. And I'm going to add some vegetables too as well. I have some kale. I have some cucumbers. So I had mentioned in the last video that I wanted to start trying this. But I was on vacation, and because of the holidays, I really didn't get a chance to set it in motion. So right now, I'm going to set it in motion. I bought plastic containers so that I can like make enough for a couple of days. I don't know if that's good or bad. This is like trial and error. This is trial and error. So I have bought some plastic containers, you know, that I can put in my freezer. And by it being so hot, you know, I can take it out, you know, the night before, or I can take it out when I'm leaving the house. And I can have a high probiotic drink. Okay? So let's talk about freezing your strawberries and freezing your bananas. Because I didn't think I could do it. But I'm going to turn the camera down and I'm going to show you what I'm working with. And for me, these work really good. Especially when fruits and vegetables are so expensive, and then when they have sales on them, you know, or if they sell them in a large capacity, a large volume, then you go out and you can buy it. So I'm just going to bring it up. So this is what I have. So, and I'm going to take them out the bag to show you. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of frozen strawberries. 4 bags. Oh, it's slipping out of my fingers. I have 4 bags. As I said before, I bought a flat which contained, like, I think it was 4 strawberries in a container, a large container. It was like $5.98 per container, but when you bought the flat, it was much cheaper. So I bought these, and they've been in my freezer. Okay? And also what I did was I got bananas, and who would have thought you can freeze bananas? Here are my bananas, frozen. And I freeze them because when I start doing the probiotic drink mix, then I want to add some fruit and maybe I want to add some vegetables just to give it a full flavor taste, if you know what I mean. Like I said, I don't know what it tastes like. I haven't tasted it yet. So I'm like, okay, you don't know what it tastes like, but you want to add fresh fruits, you want to add fresh vegetables, but you don't know what it tastes like. No, I want to think that what I'm doing is good. It's supposed to help with belly fat. It's supposed to help with bloating. It's supposed to help with the nutrients, the carb. I mean, it just, to me, it's worth a try. It's worth a try. So let me show you how I did these strawberries and how I did these bananas. And also I have some nectarines, and I have some apples. And how do they freeze apples? Okay, I guess the same way, but they have apples, and you can go to the store and you can find frozen pretty much all types of fruits and vegetables frozen, you know. So, but anyway, let me turn the camera down and let me show you the procedure that I did. And I'm going to take a bag of these strawberries out, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So, I'm going to turn the camera down. And let's see. Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to move all this. And I don't want all this to fall out. I just brought all the bags out just to show you that I have been freezing my fresh fruit. So I'm going to leave this out because I'm going to use that. And I'm going to leave the bananas out. And these have been in my freezer for about almost 3 weeks. Okay? Okay, almost 3 weeks. And they say you can use these vegetables will stay frozen in your freezer for 6 months to a year. How about that? So I'm going to move these. I'm going to move those. And I'm going to come back. And like I say, normally your bananas turn brown. These bananas are not bad. They are frozen. Okay, so this is what I did, okay? I got my fresh strawberries. I washed them. And they say you're not supposed to wash them, but I washed them anyway. So I got the strawberries. This is what I did. I got the strawberries. I put them on, excuse me, a tray like this. And I put the parchment paper down. Okay, just like so. And after I wash the strawberries, I'm going to show you what they look like. See what they look like? I turned them face side down. See what they look like? They look good, don't they? I turned them face side down. So this is how I did it. I turned all the strawberries face side down on this tray. You can use more strawberries, less strawberries, whatever you choose. Look at that bad boy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It has retained its freshness by me freezing it. So when they thaw, you know, they're supposed to be just as fresh as they were before they were frozen. So this is what I did. The strawberries were fresh. And I'm gonna let these thaw out a little bit because I'm going to make that probiotic drink, and I'm gonna add some strawberries to the vanilla flavor, and I hope it's good. Okay, so this is what I did. I washed the strawberries. I put them on the sheet tray, face down. Well, stem down, just like so. Once I washed them and I placed them on the sheet tray like so, I took some sugar, and that's what you see on there. You see, that's the glistening of sugar. Okay? So, once I washed them, placed them face down with the leaves face down. Then what I did, I took some sugar and I sprinkled sugar over all of them to help retain the sweetness. Okay, to help retain the sweetness. And once I put the sugar on there, on this parchment paper like this, I immediately transferred them to my freezer. I put them in my freezer just like this, because they say you're supposed to not let them touch. You don't let them touch. You make sure they're frozen solid individually, and then once they are frozen solid individually, which took about, in my freezer, it took about 4 hours. About 4 hours for them to get like this. Well, not like that, but it took about 4 hours for them to get hard. And by them being in my freezer for 4 hours and they didn't touch, and the sugar kind of evaporated in them, once they got 4 hours in, I put them in a Ziploc bag. I put them in a Ziploc bag because they were already frozen. They had frozen. I put them in a Ziploc bag. Oh, they smell so good. I'm talking about doing the probiotic shake. How about some strawberry ice cream, y'all? Oh, they smell so good. How about some strawberry ice cream? How about a strawberry shake? Oh, child, let me stop. So they smell so good. They smell so fresh. So once I got done with the freezing process, I put them in a plastic bag, which you saw I have like about 6 bags. And then I did the Ziploc thing, y'all. I did the Ziploc things, and it's the same way with the bananas. Okay? You know, bananas don't last that long, you know, and I'm like, I have bought these bananas. How am I supposed to preserve these bananas? I can't eat 5 or 6 bananas and, you know, every day. No. It's a lot of sugar. However, I cut the bananas. I set them on a tray the same way I did the strawberries. I set them on a tray with the parchment paper. I put them in my freezer on the parchment paper about 4 hours. And once they got solid frozen, I put them in a plastic bag. And I put them in my freezer. So whenever I get ready to use them, I can have them, whether it's for whatever, you know. But my intentions is to use them. Yeah, that strawberry shake sounded really good, y'all, didn't it? But anyway, I put them in my freezer so that I can use them for the probiotic shake. It's a vanilla flavor shake. I want to add some fruit to it. I want to add some vegetables to it. So that's what I'm showing you today, how to freeze fresh fruit. How to freeze fresh fruit. Okay? So I'll be back when I start making my probiotic drinks. I'm going to start making those drinks. I'm hoping that, you know, that I can make them ahead of time and put them in the freezer, so when I get ready to go, it's all good. Shake and bake. Shake and rake. Oh! So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for viewing. When I get ready to make these shakes, in the meantime and in between time, I'll see you soon. Bye.